How's everyone doing today? Shankar Puri here. Today, like every day, we're going to talk about the Bitcoin price and see where the markets are heading. Please remember this is not financial advice and all this information is for entertainment purposes only. So without further ado, let's dive right into the chart. Alright guys, so today we're going to look first at the heat map just to see how the coins are doing. You got Bitcoin, USD, ETH. Well, everything's down slightly, not too much. We got some green, got some red, just to see how the overall market is looking today. We got a lot of coins that haven't really been moving that much, up 0.1%, looking similar to the USDC. So we got Uni up 5%, Matic up 3%, Chainlink up 2%. How do I hide this plus minus? We got Axie Infinity down 7%, Flow down 0.9%, Mana up 1%, Atom down 3%, AVAX up 3%. So, nothing is specifically one direction today, right? So that's not too bad. So let's look at good old Bitcoin, guys. So right now we have Bitcoin. Let me actually zoom out here, guys. First and foremost, we are in still a downtrend. So we're in a downtrend, hovering over the, I guess, the previous all-time high in 2017. So if we actually, let me go to the BLX to show you that. So if we look at the BLX, we're hovering over the previous all-time high of 2017. So that's currently where we're at right now, right? But what I wanted to show you, what we're forming in the chart right now, is we have a rising wedge. So we have a rising wedge right here, right? So right now the price is really just consolidating in this upward range right now. And so this is looks kind of like a bear flag as well, so you can consider it a bear flag. It looks like a bear flag to you, it's a rising channel. Normally rising channels, when they break, they have a higher chance of breaking down. So currently we have a touch here, a touch here, 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 and we have another touch over here. Now what we assume is the price will stay inside the range until broken. So we're assuming that we're at the previous all-time high of 2017 and we're right here. So there's a good chance we may just come to the top of this wedge, to the top of this pattern, and bear flag, and then maybe continue down. However, these patterns do tend to have a higher probability of breaking down. So we could see the price come down, get a bearish retest, and head lower. That's definitely a possibility. And what I like to say, guys, is because we are at a daily resistance zone of the previous all-time high, if we do break this level, there will be a lot of people selling. There might be a lot of people selling and scared because this has never happened before. It's never happened that Bitcoin has broken underneath the previous all-time high. So if it does happen, we may get a sharp decline in price. It may happen swiftly, and it could take us down to pretty low price levels, and that would definitely destroy a lot of diamond handers' hands. But that's okay. Everything's a learning experience. You learn, you never lose. So just don't be worried if you're nervous right now. You're in the market and you're nervous, because it happens to everyone. If it's your first year or two in the market, you're gonna experience all types of emotions. So it's totally normal. Just don't quit. Just do not quit. Okay, so we have the S&P 500 here. So this trend line, drawing from these two touch points over here, it was maintained, just showing you. So currently we are looking like we may break back inside of this bull flag. So this could have been a fake out. So we could have had this fake out here. Have this fake out right here. And we could be breaking back right inside of this channel heading. You know, we could head down to this area here. Now, a fake out, when you get faked out, like you can see over here, we got faked out. The price came down dramatically pretty fast. Because a lot of people who are breakout traders, they may be buying the breakout here and putting their stop loss. Yeah, so they might be buying this breakout, putting their stop loss maybe here, you know what I mean, below this, or they may even be just putting their stop loss here. So, you know, it could be a good place depending on what your risk reward is, where your targets are. They could be putting their stop loss here. They could be putting their stop loss along here. So if we do, you know, they could even be putting a tight stop right here, you know. So if we do break back in and we break these here or here, it could be a swift move down because a lot of stop losses would have be getting hit. And so the price will keep pushing down. Because a lot of people are getting, you know, their stop loss hit, they're selling. So, you know, just keep that in mind. You know, so we have that breaking back in. We have Bitcoin. We have, you know, it could be breaking down on the, this could be the breakdown. We don't know. But if we zoom in, we have a bearish divergence. We had a bearish divergence earlier today in the day right here. So we did have a bearish divergence earlier along the daily daily resistance zone on the 15-minute. So we could, you know, we're still in a downtrend. This has not made a higher high. So this has not made a higher high from this. We have been making lower lows. This is also on the 15-minute time frame. Lower low, lower low. We've made a high, bearish divergence. This is not a higher high. So, you know, the trend has not been broken, so it's not invalid. So we could definitely break down from this structure. You know, this could definitely be broken down from this structure. So here, let me just actually go here, take off all those lines. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. They try to go on charts where there's not too many lines, so you can see it a bit more clearly. Yeah, so we have this bearish divergence here. See that bearish divergence, and this on the 15-minute time frame. So we have not been, we have not made a higher high yet. So we have not made a higher high from here, right? So this is still could break down. We made a lower low. We made a low. This is not a higher low yet, because we have not made a higher high. So once we made a higher high, maybe you could, you know, it's not a lower low. This is not a lower low. Don't let me confuse you guys. This is not a lower low at all. So this could have been sorry, this is not a higher low from this, because we need a higher high to form, and then we'd make a higher low, and then that would be the first higher low, right? So so this is just noise right here. Don't consider this a higher low or anything. We need to see a higher high. So the structure has not broken where we're making a higher high on the 15-minute time frame. So if we do break up here and then make a higher low, then we could say, okay, we could be reversing up. But at this moment, we're not seeing that. We're seeing the S&P 500 breaking back into the pattern. We see a bearish divergence. We're just along the daily resistance support zone, so zone right here. So, you know, we could definitely break down. Sorry about that, guys. I keep bringing up the wrong chart. Let me bring this up. There we go. So we're still in a downtrend. We're still in a downtrend, and even you know, so, and we're in this pattern in the 1 hour time frame that we've identified, that is a bearish pattern. So we're still heading, there's nothing showing that, we're currently in a long-term uptrend. So like here we have a higher high, higher low, higher high, but we're in a downtrend, or the whole market in its entirety is still in a downtrend. So you just got to make sure you see the noise versus actual change of direction and market structure. And that's something that I'm definitely getting better at myself. So like look over here. So we had a low, a high. So these lows were higher than this low. Then we had a higher high, and then you could say, wow, we had a higher low, but then we just completely fell off because we've been in a downtrend. So you want to make sure that you're not getting faked out and then you head even lower. We're currently still in a downtrend. So the market may move more bearish and may respond to more bearish setups. Last month I was like 70% from shorts and like 0% from longs. So I was looking more at shorts than longs. So yeah, just keep that in mind. All right, so let's look at the USDT dominance, guys. So we have the USDT dominance. Looked like it could have been breaking down here to this zone of support. So it made a retest, came up, came back down, just been testing this. Normally when Bitcoin does well, the USDT dominance collapses. So if we get rejected from here, then and come all the way down, then Bitcoin in all likelihood would probably increase in price. And we have, if you look here, we do have a bearish divergence here. So we have a bearish divergence right here and here. So the price, this could definitely get rejected and head lower. And if it does, we would anticipate Bitcoin to increase in price. You know what I mean? So, but just keep in mind, if it does, to the top of this pattern, where this is also a daily resistance zone, would probably be where we would anticipate it to at least reach. So yeah, so to the top of this pattern, if we do actually reverse and come back up here, and then we could even head lower and then break. But this is all anticipation. We're not predicting. We're just looking at probabilities and kind of stacking them to see, hey, how can we build an edge and put things in our favor, so that we can profit in the market. All right, so just keeping it simple for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Stay hungry, stay happy, stay healthy. Always remember monetary things. If you've accumulated a lot of losses over the last year, don't worry about it. Just keep learning, keep getting better, because money and wealth is just a byproduct of you doing the right things. So if you lost a lot, you're just doing some wrong things, and life is just an information feedback. It's just a big test. So this is the time to block everything out, go hard and understand the market, and then come out the next cycle the profitable guy. And 4 years, if that's how long it takes for the next cycle to come, or 2 years, that's not that long. Think of this whole pandemic. It was literally 3 years, started almost 3 years ago. Seems like a blink of an eye, right? So just focus on yourself, focus on these charts, and before you even start trading, make sure your daily personal life is good. Make sure you're eliminating negative people out of your life, and just stay positive and present, and you'll do well in trading. And just know that Losses, you're not gonna win every trade. The better you get, it doesn't mean you're gonna win every single trade. It doesn't matter how good you get. You're definitely gonna lose every once in a while. You know, you might have losing streaks, you might have winning streaks. But understand, everything that you're experiencing now, every single person experienced on their way to achieving what they wanted. So you're exactly in the position you need to be. If you're feeling stressed or depressed or however, that all that it means is that you're expanding yourself and you're in a place you've never been before. So that's why you're feeling that, and you're building a new threshold so that you can actually level up to the next level in life. So keep that in mind, bro. Like, these charts are just a reflection of you. It's a mastery course. Learning how to trade is learning how to master yourself. That's all it is. And if you treat it like that, then you'll start changing how you attack your personal life, because then you realize that your success in trading actually depends on the survival of yourself. Like, you can't, if you're not surviving and thriving in your personal life, then you're not going to do the same in trading. So that's it. That's enough for me. Enjoy the day. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Stay positive, stay abundant, and I'll see you in the next one.